A very beautiful morning to everybody watching out there. My name is Yinka Kenny. You're welcome to the show. The show is Bumper Breakfast. It is the 11th day of October 2022. And as we all know that every 11th of October, the world at large celebrates the girl child. Yes, it is definitely International Day for the girl child. And trust me, I would want to crush over all the girls far and near worldwide this morning. And the theme this year is coming to saying that our time is now. Our time is now. The time definitely is right. The future is right now. But when we talk about our time is right now, that the time, for the girl child to take over, for the girl child to take our place. When we talk about all of this morning, my heart cry wants to go out to the girls that are at the IDP camps, at the the girls that they have found, fate has taken them to the internally displaced people's camp. And they have been there, a lot of girls have been there for a number of years, and they just sleep and wake up every morning. They do not know what the future has got in stock for them. Report has told us that 60% of the girls at the IDP camp in Nigeria consist of girls and women. It's just unfortunate. And at the end of the day, these girls are prone to a lot of negative vibes. Because of the way nature and the responsibility that nature has bestowed upon the girl child. It is just unfortunate when you find out that some of the girls, they find themselves in this condition. I begin to wonder, how do they cope when it comes to their menstrual period? Because it is a responsibility that nature has naturally, put upon the girl child. She has to, whether she likes it or not, she has to, go through a menstrual period. How do they cope? How are they getting help? Are they getting the right help at the right time? How are they, what is the hygiene like? Because we all know that a girl during our menstrual period needs all the health care, needs all the hygiene that she can get. Otherwise, she will be prone to every form of infection. How safe are these girls? Most of them are prone to molestation. They are prone to being violated. They are prone to being sexually abused. And unfortunately, these are things that they are being exposed to. Some of them becomes teenage mothers instead of being teenage girls. They take up the responsibility of motherhood at a very young age. When they do, they can hardly, know the difference between their left from their right. Why? Because a lot of them has been exposed to sexual molestation. And when they become teenage moms, when they become teenage mothers, what happens? What kind of health care is given to them, even at the IDP camps? What kind of, do they even get at the point they get pregnant? What form of care, what form of antenatal care do they get? What during delivery? How is delivery done? Even on a lot of these girls, how after delivery, what form of health care do they get? Unfortunately, a lot of these girls, they have been some sort of abandoned there, and the future doesn't look bright for so many of them at all. What about, have we even thought, or the government, or those that are the helm of affairs, have we thought about empowering the girls at the IDP camp? Are these girls not just abandoned there and waiting for them or for somebody to just pick them up and have sexual intercourse with them and just make them mothers? The time is ripe. The time is now. The girl is no more segregated to the kitchen. The girl, has much more in her to give out to the world. What about education? There's a lot of girls are even out of school. How many girls are being educated and educated right? The popular saying goes by that you educate the girl child, you educate the nation. Are we as a nation, Nigeria as a nation, how important is the girl child education to us as a nation? These and many more are the things that we should begin to consider. And also, kudos to a lot of us that we are out there campaigning against female genital mutilation. We realize that a lot of girls are still being mutilated, even in this 21st century. How so be it? A lot of girls, due to this mutilation, get a lot of infections that affect their activity in life. Let us, as a nation, as a people, as the world, begin to focus, pay more deserving attention to the girl child, because the girl child holds the future. Because if you do not train your girl child well, the girl child of today becomes the mother of tomorrow, and the mother of tomorrow trains the boy and the girl. So the foundation that we put impact in our girls matters a lot, and it goes a long way. I just want to employ everyone out there. Let us begin to concentrate more on the girl child. The girl child is no more, for the girl child is no more business as usual. For the girl child, we are beginning to take the bull by the horn. We find females occupying sensitive position, even in the country and even at the world at large. And how did this start? It starts from childhood. It starts from the point of being the girl. How are we impacting confidence into our girl child? Hope, even in our home, in our family, in our little setting, I just hope that we are not segregating the boy child from the girl child. This morning, I just want to encourage everybody out there, no matter where you find yourself, in your own little convenience, in your own little comfort zone. It could be in your family, it could be in your environment, in your community, in your society, in your state, wherever you have the opportunity to make an impact on the life of a girl child. Please do, and you will be happy for doing that. That's all I want to say about the girl child this morning. It is International Day for Girl Child. We go on a short break now. When we return, we will be looking at the stories that made their ways to the front pages of the papers. Don't go anywhere. We will be right back.
The Zenith Better Life promo is back, and it's bigger and better. You could be one of 20 lucky customers to win 150,000 naira every 2 weeks from now till January 31st, 2023. To qualify, simply open a Zenith Bank account and maintain a minimum balance of 5,000 naira. For more information, visit www.zenithbank.com/betterlife. Zenith Bank, in your best interest.
Music is fuel that fires up our souls. Today, African music has a dominant place on the world map. This massive music movement creating waves across the globe.
I have seen the evolution and the growth of this industry.
But every movement starts with a story. And the best place to start any story is at the very beginning.
There's a primordial energy that can only have come from Africa.
MITV is at your disposal to give you the best of broadcasting. Download our mobile app from your Android and iOS store to enjoy us on the go. Our YouTube channel, MITV Nigeria. Remember, click the subscribe button. You can follow us on Facebook at MITVNG, Twitter MITV_NG, and Instagram MITV_NG. MITV, your family station.
Do you have continuity or association plan for your business?
Has anyone shared the concept of sustainability with you?
What about the need to protect the rights of minority shareholders?
What are those ingredients germane to having effective meetings?
For these and many more, tune in to Corporate Governance Platform every Thursday on MITV, your darling station, on DSTV 255 and UHF 43 at 4:30 p.m.
Corporate Governance Platform is your best medium for informative and educative strategies for the practice of the corporate governance profession.
Institute of Chartered Secretaries and Administrators of Nigeria, ICSAN, the hub of governance professionals.
Music is fuel that fires up our souls. Today, African music has a dominant place on the world map. This massive music movement creating waves across the globe.
I have seen the evolution and the growth of this industry.
But every movement starts with a story. And the best place to start any story is at the very beginning.
There's a primordial energy that can only have come from Africa.
Welcome back. Yes, this morning with me analyzing the paper, I have Tolani Ojuri. He's a disability advocate and a public affairs analyst. Good morning. How are you?
I'm good.
Good to have you this day.
Thank you very
and
much.
I hope you are E4
Yes.
Oh, it came with a, well,
Yes.
well, you had to
Yes.
pause, you had to think about it. So what have you got to say about the international? I'm sure you heard all that,
Yes.
my intro.
I'm from believer that there's no difference between the girl child and the boy child, and the culture should be made to take a back seat. Culture, religion are the processes that put these things in the front seat. But really, in today's reality, there's no difference. There's no gender difference per se.
Thank you. I like that. in today's reality, there is actually no difference. What is sauce for the geese is sauce for the gander. Yeah, and most importantly, we find it's good to mention that there are a lot of fields that those days used to be, like a male thing. Like there are some occupation that you hardly find the females there, or somehow unwritten. It's been like this is a male thing.
Yeah, but I mean, if you check now across all over the world, you have female, even in countries that are really faith-based countries that really take religion, I mean, put it on the front burner. They've now started having female pilots, female soldiers. So why do we now want to get stuck to our guns, believe that this is not for the girl child, this is not for, it's, I mean, let's have equity for all. And even if you look at it now, I mean, in some countries, the girl child have Iran. Let's just be specific. The girl child, they found their voice and they are really kicking against also. So is it because we are girls? That's why we should do this. That's why we should do that. So all these things no longer hold.
Thank you very much. Okay, this morning we will start with the Punch newspaper, and it's been, yesterday seemed to be a day for political rally.
This is the season. This is the Christmas for politicians.
That's the word.
It's
because
it's festivity time.
Simultaneously, the PDP was having its own at Akwa Ibom, and the APC was having the women wing at Abuja. All right, we will talk a lot about that. But let's see what the paper is saying this morning. The Punch newspaper is saying PDP governors hit Uyo State with 15 private jets. Can you beat that?
Well, that's not new, and I just wonder
in a country where we are supposed to be broke.
Yes, but this is not the first time the number of private jets we have in this